Do you want to water some plants too? I bet you have some special water. Yes, you do, boo-boys. Mommy loves you. Mwah! I love you. All right, so if you're new to my channel, I used to have over 100 plants in my home. They were in my living room. I had a holder or shelving unit just like this over on that side. I got rid of a bunch of my plants and I gave them to my niece because I had nowhere to decorate. And that was very important. So now I'm deciding that I really like my plants. Now they take 3 hours to water them all. Duke? No, sir. Yeah, it takes a lot of time when you have 100. So I don't know how many I'm down to now. But what I do is fill up this bin about a quarter of the way, set as many plants in there as I can, leave them in there for about 15 minutes, and then I'll place them back on these shelves. My niece and I will be going plant shopping, and I have a couple that I have to replace because I miss them. My Alocasia zebrina, must have, and my crocodile fern I want back. I gave her those. And she's like, well, you can take them back. I'm like, oh no, you have to buy new babies. Yeah. If you are newer to plants and don't know that much about plants, I have, I have a playlist called Crazy Plant Lady that you can look at and learn all about my plants that I had. I'll show you my OCD planner that I have just for my plants, which needs to be updated now that I don't have half of my, like I had 3 different styles of this lipstick plant. This one is a curly lipstick plant. I had a black pagoda lipstick plant, and then I had a traditional lipstick plant, and okay. I had a goldfish plant, and I think she took that, but I have a cutting of it in my office. This I've had for years. I think originally I had just the Thanksgiving cactus, which this is. And then I added a Christmas cactus in with it, and the Christmas cactus was like, nope, not doing it. So she died off, and now I'm back to just the Thanksgiving cactus. So all of my plants need to be watered. All of them need their treatment. I took my whole coat closet and turned it into a plant closet because it's an obsession. These are just 2 little succulents that I placed in here, and they've done just fine. They're just happy as they can be. I believe I've even gotten blooms off of them. This is a burro's tail that I got from Home Depot last year, and I just thought he was so cool. This is the kind of stuff that I like. Stuff that's unique and looks different, right? This is my Beatier that you will hear me talk about. He's my second favorite. He's really tied for first because I just love him. He's so beautiful. And my very first favorite is my Thai constellation that I got for $30 from Walmart last year. She's done really, really well. She's happy. She lives in the front window. This is a ring of fire. He needs to be watered. He's not happy. That's just fantastic. This was a I take these tags and I write what it is on this side. This was a Prince of Orange. I named him Alexander. It's a problem. He just needs to be watered. Philodendrons are very hardy plants. They're the easiest to take care of. You can kind of neglect them and they come back. They're fine. This one actually to give you an example of how hardy a philodendron is, this is a emerald green rip curl. I believe it's in the philodendron family, but I cut it all the way back, way back to here because it was just dying from not being cared for in the store. And now I have all of this new growth, and he's a little sad because he hasn't been, hasn't been watered in a little while. It's a crawler. And I'm not really into the crawling. I don't have the space for crawlers. So I might take him to like the great big greenhouse and see if they want him because I just don't have room. I don't know. All right. But you see, I have these huge 2 windows here, 2 windows here, or 1 window there. This is westward facing. Okay? And then I have those 2 windows up there that are on the east, so they get the morning sun, and these plants get the afternoon sun. So anything that can burn easily cannot be up near this window. That's why I had them up on my walls and over here, and yeah, we need to not. So, got a little excited, bought everything. Anything I didn't have, I had to have. Now I'm learning, okay, I like these, I don't like those. I'm liking more of these smaller, bushy type of plants. I love a beautiful variegated leaf with the spots and the things. I love an interesting looking leaf. This is a philodendron, or not a philodendron, bronze, philodendron bronze. Am I right? This one I love. He grew so much over the summer. I was giving him plant food. All of my plants did beautiful over the summer and had exponential growth. Now during the winter, I'm cutting back on my watering, and they're like, that's a little too much. Okay, we need more water. So I usually let them sit. It looks like they've soaked up most of that water. I'll give them another 10-15 minutes to soak, and then put them back where they belong on their shelves, and then take the rest of these, fill up the bucket with a 1/4 inch or so of water, take the rest of these and put them in. This was a silver sword, which, just grows upright, but you gotta stake it and do all that. I can't. I don't have that much time. I need things, so I cut it way back, hoping it would die. Sorry. I just don't have time for plants that require a lot of care. This is a sea stones Hoya. Hoyas are some of the most interesting plants you will ever have. He's had a lot of growth, and they have flowers that have a very unique smell to each Hoya. Haven't seen him flower yet, but I'm interested to see what his smell like. There's some that have flowers that smell like cinnamon, and yeah. This is another one that I love. This is my philodendron bronze, and his name is Bodie, and I love him because he has that odd shaped leaf, but again, he's a crawler. He's crawling out, and I can get a long, one of those long planters, but then what? So again, it's one of those things, do I want to, force it to grow up? We don't know. We don't know. We love them though, but we don't know what we want to do. This is my money tree. He sat stagnant for years. I've had him ever since I moved into this house 5 years ago, 6 years ago, almost 6 years ago. And he was in that pond which is like little pebbles that hold water and gel substance to kind of give it air, but holds yeah. I got all of that crap out and put him into soil, and he got super shocked, and I didn't know if I had killed him, but I just kept on giving him his love. And oh, I guess it's a girl, sorry, because her name is Melva the money plant. Yeah, I have issues. Y'all know this, though. So, yeah, she needs some water, but she's beautiful. I can't wait till she's like a nice big tree, and I can put her in this corner. And she can be the mama tree of all the little baby Hoyas and different things. I had something in here, don't know what, but I love to put little plants in these decorative pots and use them for decoration. They had their own humidifier, which I did not use this year. If you group your plants together, that helps them to create their own ecosystem, and they, you know, share moisture and stuff. Downfall to that, they share bugs, okay? So in the summer season, in the growing seasons, you need to really look over your leaves and treat them with pesticide. And I'll show you all, well, check out my plant list and you'll see all the stuff I use and all the stuff I used to have. Yeah, now we're into paper crafting, and we want to get back to sewing. I was not in any way a seamstress, but I could sew a square bag, sure could. And so I thought, let's just start small and load all of my bobbins, and I had the best time, and I can't wait to display them. Because I have issues, okay? Alrighty then. We don't talk about it. Over there is some fabric that I have. I gave Mary G a bunch of my fabrics. I had gotten them from the Cricut company when I first started with my Cricut, and they used to have these mystery boxes, and one of them I got was filled with fabrics. All of these are like 6 years old, at least, maybe 8. Yeah, 8 years old. And it's fine. Everything's fine. I'm going to figure out how to make something, and we're going to do it. Okay. I just have to remember how to sew. This goes onto my bobbin. I need to put that back so we don't get grass, we don't get dust. All right, so over here, it's just a hot mess. This is what today's goal is, to clean this up, get all my plants watered while they're soaking, take all of this stuff, put it up in the craft room, and decorate in here for winter. This is a bird's nest fern in need of watering. This is my white wizard that I searched and searched for and had to have, and I don't even like it. I mean, he's cool. He's real cool. But he's real big, and I just don't know. I don't know how much room I have for real big, okay? I don't know what we're going to do with him. This is my fiddle leaf fig, probably my 3rd or 4th one, and he needs water. I don't know, I'm about to give up on fiddle leaf figs because even when I take great care of them, they just don't do well, and they break blood vessels all the time. That's what all these spots are, and it's annoying. This was my painted lady, and I've done everything with her, and she just refuses. So, die, okay? Bye. This is my air plant. I like to take him out and soak him in some water with fertilizer in it. He needs some attention. This is the plant that came with my house, I believe. It's just a regular philodendron. It was probably a golden, no, sorry, pothos. It was probably a golden pothos, but is it a pothos? Philodendron. I can't remember. Sorry, my allergies. reasons why I need to clean. So that's really all I have left out of the 100 and something that I had. And this is a cutting from a Marble Queen philodendron or pothos. I think it's a pothos. I don't know. I can't remember anymore. Marble Queen philodendron, I think. Anyway, so, yeah, I'm going to keep her growing in here for a little while. I'll probably plant her this spring. I was actually making it for my niece, but then when my niece came in and I gave her free reign of taking whatever she wants, she took that. So I still have a piece of it. All right, so that's what we're doing today. We're watering plants. We're going to clean that area. We're going to love that pup. We're going to do some laundry, which we have a little bit going on here. We're going to clean all of these off and decorate for Valentine's in this area. And the last area I want to decorate is my shelf. This will be my alpine ski area. And the Winter Olympics just started, so what better time? First things first, before I get started, I want to load my circle tumbler, and it has a space here for the cartridge. These are about $4. I got all of this at Walmart. I can link it below. And I'm going to use Hydrate. It's a blueberry grape. And I love these. I love these especially when I'm exercising. I can use a refresher, or I can, if I'm feeling in a slump, I can do the one that has caffeine in it. You can turn the knob to put how much flavor you want in your water. This is just another way to drink water and have a little flavor, and it helps you to stay well hydrated. Last note on these, I got one of these essential drawer organizers from the Dollar Tree, and I just hold my cartridge packages in these. I have a couple more that wouldn't fit in here, but it works out really well. All right, because decorating and cleaning takes so long, I'm going to take it in areas, and this video is probably already like 20 minutes long. So I'm going to cut them off at about 35 to 40 minutes each and try and bring you as much content without all of the boring stuff of me getting every millimeter of space correct between my All right, so I'm going to end it here. I've got Valentine's things all around, but I ended up taking some time and finishing up my plant watering. I haven't watered my air plant, but we're going to get to that. And then in the next video, we're going to decorate this area for Valentine's Day. And then we will come over here and decorate this for Valentine's Day / winter. And then I think I'm just going to do my little villages, like a little snowy village up here. I moved my philodendron Brazil into here. So once he perks up and gets happy, that'll be cool looking. And I put this back against my couch, which the cat scratches. That's so fantastic. I changed my table settings to have, well, I didn't put anything there yet because I got sidetracked. But I did this because I only had 3 napkins. Why? I only have 3 silver napkin rings. Why? So I just put them in these pouches that I've had forever. All right, guys, be sure to give this video a big thumbs up or hype it. Let me know in the comments below if you're excited to watch the rest of the decorating. Let me know if you have any of the plants that I have and if you love plants like I do. Also, be sure to turn on those bell notifications so you're notified every time I upload. And we will continue on with this section and this section with winter / Valentine's, probably more of a winter. And then I'm going to dedicate this area for Valentine's. All right, guys, see you there. Bye.